Integrating traditional knowledge-based practices into modern agricultural systems holds the key to developing environment-friendly methods for plant pest and disease control, especially in regions where access to synthetic pesticides is limited or economically unfeasible. As the world faces the challenges of a rapidly changing climate, preserving and promoting indigenous knowledge rooted in generations of field-based experience, local resource use, and adaptation to changing circumstances becomes crucial for ensuring food security, maintaining biodiversity, and fostering ecological resilience, allowing to overcome access barriers, harmful effects, and economic constraints associated to the use of synthetic pesticides. Indigenous communities traditionally hold valuable insights into native species properties for plant protection and their application techniques, and preserve them through oral tradition across generations. However, the erosion of such cultural heritage, uncovered during the assessment carried out in the early phases of the EWABELT project, confirms the urgency of capturing, validating, and disseminating traditional knowledge-based practices before it is lost. During the course of the project, a series of trials were carried out on the use of biopesticides on different crops in Ghana, Burkina Faso, Tanzania, and Ethiopia. Traditional pest control methods based on endemic natural enemies, biocontrol agents, repellent pesticidal plants were either compared with a standard pesticide treatment or tested at different dosages in order to evaluate their effect on infected plants as compared to untreated control. In Burkina Faso, our partner Accra focused on Cassia nigricans, a local native species.
The main challenges farmers are facing in Burkina Faso are pest control in cowpea production because of the high cost of pesticides.
Through interviews with the farmers, we found out that there was some knowledge about the use of Cassia nigricans extracts during the storage phase. Combining that with scientific knowledge, we decided to test it on the growing phase, following the current practice of neem-based extracts.
Trials were conducted by Accra in Leo and Lumbila farmer field research units to test the efficacy of Cassia nigricans leaves-based extracts as a biopesticide for pest management in cowpea farming.
The main findings from the fields showed us promising results, and in particular the Cassia nigricans trial plots showed comparable results to neem-based extract. This was observed from the farmers themselves, that later decided to test it and apply the extract in their field as well, and in other crops.
Specifically, over the 3 growing seasons, both Cassia nigricans and neem extracts nearly doubled the crop yield compared to the untreated plots, with Cassia nigricans proving to be as effective as neem, but with the advantage of being a native and easily accessible resource. On these premises, farmers decided to test the extract on other crops such as maize and sorghum, and establish nurseries to facilitate access. Training sessions provided farmers with the knowledge and practical skill to keep applying and spreading this technology. Nonetheless, some questions remain, including the optimal dosage of the Cassian-based biopesticide, its effectiveness on different crops, and any potential off-target effects. In northern Ghana, our partner Sari tested the field efficacy of Securidaca longipedunculata-based extracts to control fall armyworm in maize, and compared their impact on crop damage and grain yield with other control methods. Different doses of Securidaca were prepared by soaking 2.5, 5.0, and 7.5 grams of roots overnight in water and applying the solution twice, at 21 days after planting and again 3 weeks later. 4 different treatments were tested. While these botanical treatments did not significantly reduce larval infestation, Securidaca extracts showed promise in reducing crop damage and improving yields over the control, and all tested doses were similarly effective. The research conducted within the EWABELT project shows that collaborative efforts that bridge traditional knowledge with modern agricultural science can pave the way toward a sustainable future, contributing to the well-being of both communities and the environment.